Whoa, what's up, everyone? Welcome back, NA Dota. I'm hype. Everyone's hype. Who's not hype? If you're not hype, we don't like you. But we are indeed hyped. Guess what? We already got a draft on our hands. It's Blitz, it's Cap, it's Grant, it's the Dancing Monkey, and we're ready to cast some Dota. If you didn't just see the last game because you're like, oh, I'll get home, you know, a couple minutes late, I'll see the series. Well, EG gave him the D. And boys, Plus Ultra, they're on their tournament life. Give them some tips right now.
Be better.
Cap, you got anything useful?
I don't know. I think I already kind of harped on it. I felt like you got to use your advantage when an offlaner comes ahead. No. He's given a 1v1 like that. Like, you have to be able to utilize that to be able to create space, make opportunities, and I felt like that was lacking. And I don't think that was Monkeys Forever specifically. I think that was like a team thing that they just
like if someone could call out.
I felt like they weren't really trying to make plays at all. Oh God,
dude, they banned. Okay, so this game, dude, that's a first ban DK. Is that the first we've seen this tournament? It has to be the first ban DK we've seen like in all regions.
I've seen a long time.
They're traumatized.
And now it's the PA, right? Because they had first pick again last time, but they banned the PA and Plus Ultra. But EG this time you don't. They're gonna take it. Pardon me.
Would you take Sand King Grimstroke again?
I think you take Grimstroke.
Yes.
I think you give Fear Bane.
Dude, it's a PA. I don't think PA deals with that pressure very easily.
I think you give Fear Bane. I want to see a Fear Bane.
Yeah, because it wasn't like they lost the laning phase that bad. They were actually doing pretty good. Obviously, I mean, Monkeys Forever was handling.
Dude, Monkeys crushed it.
Yeah, he did. He actually crushed it. I think that matchup, now that I look back, is probably Sand King favorite, but not like 3 levels favored, because he worked it.
And like 2 solo kills.
Killed him, yeah, twice. That was crazy.
It was definitely an experience. Like S4 just he probably went into it the same mindset of like Ion Shell should beat Sandstorm.
It should, yeah.
Why am I taking more damage than he's taking?
That's a Radiance, guys.
It's literally like a double rate at level 4. It's amazing.
They take
Coddle man.
Oh, the rainbow spawns.
Whoa.
Coddle guy is here. I saw Dakota earlier.
Yep.
So
he is talking about.
He was the
Coddle.
Yeah, he was the first person when we saw the patch. He thought this here would be bad, but I know there's a lot. Us casters, we make a lot of claims, but now like it feels like Coddle is a swaggier here. Like Ignis is actually a big play, right? Before you had like cool blinding light. Now it's like 5-man Ignis. Like that's hype.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
It's the reverse black hole, the light hole.
Dude. Ignis plus Black Hole could be a combo. What happened to Enigma? Did he just get...
Is that really a combo?
I mean, you pull them all in, and then you pull them all in again. The double pull-in.
The first wasn't enough?
The first, you just have 10 seconds to disable. So I mean, I think it's a decent combo.
I want to see a Darkseer Coddle.
Why is that?
I mean, because you Darkseer vacuum wall.
Dude, Sand King Coddle's
sick. You get the wall, and then they get pulled into the wall again. And, and they're slowed by the wall.
Sand King Coddle's sick as a lane.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my friend do this a lot.
You have friends?
We don't do this.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Wait,
we
hold
don't
up.
do this. You have other people?
Hold up.
Just kidding. So what do you do?
Is there someone else?
You stun, and then Coddle manas you, and then you have stun. You guys are jackasses, honestly.
You don't get stunned immediately, do you? Isn't it still like
I think it's pretty close.
It's like probably a 5-second cooldown.
That's still really good.
Right, we saw it earlier with the Magnus.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Some shockwaves. I love the new shock. It just looks cool now, and it's really good. Well, Panda banned out again in the second phase. We're going to see TB. They are not. I think EG has, in the 4 or 5 bans, they just always ban EE heroes. And no reason to stop now.
They banned, what was the second
TB.
name? I see. I mean, I think if you've seen the way that Plus Ultra plays, you just make sure that you don't give EE one of these, like, all-encompassing, I can maybe out-carry you situations.
Yeah, like, we don't lose terribly early mid-game. All of a sudden, you have a TB 6 slot.
Yeah.
Does any hero in the, like, face forward in this? Or do they all face left or right?
I think they all... Well, DK's kind of facing forward.
Nah, he's definitely facing right.
Are you sure?
Yeah, look at his eyes. He's definitely facing right.
I can't see... I have terrible vision.
Nah, he's like the same as Panda. Wonder if there's a front face. No, it matters, but...
That really bothers you at night, huh?
Now it does.
Well,
it didn't before. I just noticed. Now it's gonna. I'm just gonna go to bed tonight and I'm gonna dream about it. I might.
That's your lucid dream?
Yeah. Do you see Sting suing him for that?
Really?
Yeah. I mean, got to make money, right? You're the one who initially
Sting
created that
suing him
beat.
for? No.
Yeah.
Nas also made a song. The message?
Well, yeah, but Nas has actually had a good message. Lucid Dreams is just a banger on the radio. I'd sue for that shit, too. So there's a Shadow Shaman. Another... I didn't see much impact from Snaking, but I don't know if that was his hero, his play style, or if it was just an overall team thing, but it didn't seem like the roster did much, right? Besides that Tier 1 gank bottom.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, it's back.
The issue here is that you can't ban it if they go forth, and you can't take it yourself.
Yeah. So now...
Yo, Darkseer Sand King. That sounds garbage.
I mean, that's a lot. That's triple radiance on one hero if you put it on him.
That's sick. You're not wrong.
That would be, and then you get a radiance on Sand King. You just have 400 damage over time.
All right, plus Ultra's just picking the same draft.
Okay, so they replaced Coddle with Grimstroke, and that's about it. And they're
okay,
going to take it.
Both teams are literally just picking the same stuff.
So yeah, it's Keeper for Grimstroke and PA for DK so far, which means we will get a new mid hero.
Yeah,
so there will be at least
it's just funny because we've seen only two of the first 8 picks
are different.
And
I mean, Plus Ultra agrees with you. Like, our draft was fine.
One time I casted a game with Cap, I think it was at JDL, where they drafted both teams, and this was
same.
Yeah, they weren't even like, it wasn't like they were playing for anything different. They just both drafted
exactly the same.
Literally the exact same heroes.
Was it the same outcome?
It was like the finals. I think it was.
Fun.
We only casted like the playoffs.
Final,
yeah, so it was like serious games, and this was like 3 years ago. It was the defense,
and the bands changed and stuff.
The bands, but the
picks
heroes
were the same. Maybe the order was slightly different,
but it was literally 10 heroes.
Yeah. 10 heroes,
okay.
10 for 10.
That's pretty funny.
It's weird.
So now we got the 2 last bands, obviously Plus Ultra. You want to use your reserve time here. You got to think of all the outcomes, right? In your head, it's going through. If we ban this, they pick that. What do we pick? It's a 3-motion. I don't know where I'm going with
3-dimensional chess.
What?
Yeah, dude. Have you ever played like actually that? I know it's a meme, but like you play the chess. It's 2 tiers. I mean, it's a real thing. Like so, there's 2 tiers of chess.
Where are you going with the motion?
Have you seen the chess boxing competitions?
I don't know. What is that?
You just chess and box.
You play chess.
Is it like 1 minute
and then
of
you
each?
Play a round of boxing, and then you play chess, and then you play a round of boxing.
So you have to be smart and burly.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I could do that.
A few knocks to the head.
And then
you can't really play a whole lot of chess.
Checkmated immediately. That would be pretty hype.
How does it end? Either through checkmate or somebody knocks.
I don't know.
Why wouldn't you just be a boxer?
I feel that would be pretty good.
His ass in the first round.
Yeah, would you really need the chess aspect?
I mean, but if you can survive 1 round, then you do one of those 3-turn checkmates. Then you are in trouble.
Yeah, but I feel like being a boxer here would be the most advantageous. If you're going to train one of the two, shouldn't it be the boxing side?
Who's the biggest, smartest guy you know? There has to be, like, who's a very famous celebrity who's, like, really smart? I'm sure there's people that do both. Cap's all meat. He's just a meathead.
We were just talking
Who's
about
the one that believes in flat Earth and vaccinations?
Kyrie Irving? I don't know.
I think Kyrie Irving's my role model, if I'm honest here.
Everything he says, I take to heart. I love it.
I follow him on Insta, and every now and then there's a following tab so you can see what people like.
Oh, is this a middle... It's a middle Rubik.
It's a middle Rubik.
Dude, I was like, is this a middle Grimstone?
No.
Dun, dun, dun.
We have 9 of the 10 heroes now from or is it 8?
It's 8 of the 10.
8 of the 10.
And I don't think we can have another hero that was in last game because they are banned.
Yeah.
So now you're going to have an Ion Shelled, Surged, Ink
Swelled.
Swole.
Dude, that is the triple
Spirit
radiance.
Breaker.
With the Ink Swell? That's a triple.
Dude, that is scary. That's actually scary.
5 seconds remaining.
The Illuminati.
By the way, check out Meek Mill's new album. It is great, if anyone was wondering.
It's called Champions. Hit that up.
He has a song with Drake. Apparently, they're cool again now. So
yeah, he
And
makes
then-
a back-to-back reference.
Yep. And then there's a good song with Jay-Z and Rick Ross, but it's whatever. We're back
Oh, yeah,
to Dota.
Jay-Z goes
Dude, the
real
Rick
off.
Ross
Yeah,
one
he
was not that great.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, he uses a word I definitely don't think he should use, but I still thought the verse was
It's
good.
just kind of like, because he calls us, I don't like Tekashi 6ix9ine, but he calls him out, but at the same time,
Should.
Rick Ross wasn't Rick Ross like a prison guard?
Yes.
Yeah, but I think I would rather be known as a prison guard than beating up women.
That's true.
That's-
I don't think we can compare
true,
the
that's
two
true.
here. And
I
selling
mean, a prison
drugs.
guard that's a legitimate job.
Yeah.
It is.
No hate
It's
on
just
him.
like
He's
in
a
the
liar.
rap scene,
Yes,
it's just
he's a
not
liar.
it's not cool.
But I mean, if Jay-Z respects him, shouldn't you, Will? You're saying you have a higher opinion of someone than Jay-Z could in the rap scene?
That's true.
And it's a Life Stealer versus Darkseer Spearbreaker? I'm nervous about
Lifestealer
this
versus
pick.
PA.
I am very nervous about this pick. I want a game 3, and I think EG has a far superior draft, and this lifesteal doesn't do much. What are your thoughts?
You can do some bombs though. The Sand
Same
King,
thing.
you would kill the PA pretty quick, and I think you wanted something that could lane. I think the reason why he picked it was because he wanted something that could lane against the Darkseer.
Yeah. True. That makes sense.
Because now you have a Coddle. You potentially have a Coddle Sand King against a PA, which is
Very
fantastic. So then you need something that won't just straight up die to a charge. And what hero does that? It's a situational pick, but I don't know. I kind of like Plus Ultra's drafts. I think that they're the inferior team, but their drafts itself today are not.
5 seconds remaining.
Dude, you just get kited on lifesteal though. You literally will just get kited this game past like the 20-minute mark.
Yeah, I mean that's Lifestealer's problem because just as much as you do well against Darkseer and lane, Darkseer Surge makes it so that your the wounds are they just don't do anything. Plus, the Surge isn't dispellable now, right? Nothing gets rid of it. You can't purge it off or
I
anything.
don't believe so.
So you're just you're Dunskies.
Cap, are you feeling the same way?
I just hope that they play Sand King Lifestealer together.
Okay.
Right? We didn't see Grimstroke Sand
Oh, you
King
mean
playing
like past
together.
laning
Like this
phase,
time around,
just-
they've got a combination. Yeah, I want to see like past 25 minutes. Like Eternal Envy's got his Radiance. Let's go. Blink Dagger on Monkeys. Let's go make some kills happen.
We have 8 of the 10 heroes from last game, so hopefully, for Plus Ultra's sake, we don't have a repeat. Because I also want to see a game 3.
Everyone does, I think.
I want that drama, that like hint of fear.
That EG
That
might
EG
not make the major?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
like you know what's
That's the hype.
going on. Like when Bulba sees the first 5 minutes of last game, there's that pit in your stomach that just
It's
that
hard
fear,
to- yeah.
that gnawing. Like, should I have played again this year instead of coaching?
Yeah. Well, guess what? We are getting into the game now. It is going to be Evil Geniuses versus
Big it up.
Plus Ultra. And this is it. If EG wins, they are back to the major. If Plus Ultra wins, they're back to a game 3. Can they do it? We'll let the game tell us for itself because Dota writes its own stories.
That was
That was
beautiful,
beautiful.
Grant. That was
Thank you.
beautiful.
So
I feel like I learned something.
So we're
About
definitely going
life.
to see Phase Boots Rubik middle, since it's Sumail, and he'll just always buy Phase Boot. It is okay. It is an SH Morph versus a Sumail Rubik. This seems like a scary matchup more so because if you farm with low HP, like past level 5, can
Yeah.
Sumail just like one-shot you with some abilities?
This is a harder matchup for the Morph than the
Oh, and by the way, 4 did beat J-Storm. Sorry, Cap, to interrupt. Game
41-minute game. So
Oh, wait. Yeah.
I mean, it seems that was a serious game.
J-Storm, I mean, that's
Not
the thing,
messing
right?
around.
It is a new patch. Like, you find something that works for you, it'll work for you. Just keep doing it.
Yeah,
Even though they did lose.
Yeah.
But I guess it didn't work for them technically, so
30 seconds to
we're going to see. There's going to be 3 heroes here looking for this top rune, and we have Crit, we have S4. You can definitely still get a kill here. It'll be tough, but you do not want to overcommit if you're EG. Plus Ultra, you could have the Shackles, you could have the Lightning. Bottom will be Arteezy as well as Fly.
Oh, dance.
I just like the cartwheel she does.
Hey, Grant. Grace and Ben want you to know that your commentating is amazing, especially when he signs off.
Thank you. Or he's gonna get the rune. I don't think you get the kill, but that is, dude, that's all your HP. It's just gone. You have to use an Is he? No. Do you have to use your HP potion, or do you just keep? No. He'll answer that. He does, and
Oh, don't get daggered here.
that is scary. Yeah. Dagger.
Can you imagine if he...
He gets dagger, just has 50%. Just the lane's over, right? You just lose.
Yeah.
And look at that. Because of that, he is able to pick up that Quelling Blade now. And middle lane, okay, SH just doesn't block at all, it looks like. And we'll see if that is good or bad for him. Smill, pretty good last hits under the tower right there. And SH will pull his creeps back to his hill, doing some funky stuff. Top lane S4 will be kited around. And it will be a 2v2 lane. Wait, why is he? He's just low HP, goes all the way back. Luckily, you have a charge. Over here, Monkeys will get stunned up, and now I think Fly, he might be in a little bit of trouble. They don't have any more spells, and he will survive. Has the early stick.
The scary thing now for Monkeys, though, is he's really low on regen.
Yeah, he is.
He doesn't have his salve anymore. I think he's used one of his tangos. He has...
Oh, he got salved by
Oh,
Snake.
okay. So
A little better.
combined, they've got three tangos each in this lane. I'd imagine that Arteezy's got like 4 tangos and a salve left.
Yeah. Let's give it a peek. We can definitely do that. 4 tangos on a self. This guy is good. And he's going to buy a stick at the sideshow. Looks like Fly has one as well. Early sticks seem to be the new norm, if they weren't before.
Especially against Sand King plus Keeper of the Light. Like
Yeah.
You're going to get 3 or 4 charges almost instantly versus that lane. It's going to negate a lot of the damage.
So how do you play this lane if you're Morph? Because it seems the Rubik is owning him right now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sumel's going to... He's going to do Sumel things.
Yeah, I know. Right now, looks like we have some fights going on both top and bottom. Oh no, the silence goes out. Do they have the damage? The ghost. He gets his stick off though. The early and now Sumel like what? The one lane I didn't think it would happen. And this might be a
Observer Grant. What's going on today?
I mean, what should I have left that
No.
fight?
You should
Cap, you're an unofficial observer as well. Should I have left the bottom fight?
No, absolutely not.
Here's the thing: is that I think that this SH guy respects Sumel
Too much?
too much, and he's getting probably a little bit nervous, right?
Ooh, no stun there. Sentry Ward goes down from the Radiant, though he has to run. If that Inkswell hits, Monkeys is probably dead. He will survive for now, though. Dude, that is...
It was a risk going for the level 2 Phantoms on Grimstroke against a dual lane. Like that...
Because you just don't have that extra damage? Or?
Yeah. Well, it's just because it's so easily taken off by a dual lane.
That is fair.
Right. Like
You
the
just
Sand
each hit
King
it once.
hits it once and then trusts Snaking to hit it once as well.
Oh, they're going... No, they will not. We see pings coming up top. Anything? No.
When it was going to get them the kill, like I thought it was good, but now it just means you don't have your Q, which is a really powerful damaging ability.
Guys, I don't even want to bring up the gold lead that's at 3 minutes right now. It is a full 2K plus lead already, and this might be the highest lead we've seen at 3 minutes.
And look at he's stacking for the Darkseer too, Spirit Breaker. He's not trying to pull the creep wave. He's trying to stack for him.
Wow. That's going to be nice. Bottom lane. Look at this. Arteezy is just not scared of anything, and here we go. They're going to go on him. He might make it under the tower, which would be nice. No, he does not, unfortunately. Another dagger is there. He doesn't want to dive the tower. I assume sticks up on Keeper of the Light. Check it soon. He already used it. Maybe could have got that kill, but Sandstorm goes down in their 1 sentry. Will give him a little vision of it, but not much.
What's even worse is that top lane doesn't need Spirit Breaker, so he can rotate out. Like they can do that play where you Ion Shell the Spirit Breaker and he TPs down to bottom lane.
Just
And
gets
then
a
he just
surprise
goes and
kill.
Yeah, charges and kills.
Well, here we go. Look at he is solo HP, but he does not care. Silence will come in. Oh my God, he just blows up instantly. And now this is going to be a double kill. This is not looking good for Plus Ultra. I will say that right now. This is scary. Like you are actually losing all 3 lanes right now.
Yeah, this is starting to get pretty brutal.
How is mid? Let's get it. Level 4 versus 5. It's 26-4 versus 13-3. Yeah, this is.
He's doubled his CS, and he's got the solo first blood kill,
And he has a DD.
and he's
going to
find a DD.
Would this
is
have
getting
gone
out
the
of
other
hand.
way if they had done the Sand King Grimstroke and like EG had gotten like a Coddle or a Bane or something?
I don't know.
Like,
Call of
feel
Sand King's supposed to be a pretty godlike lane.
Feels like. Is it? I don't know. This Grimstroke, though. Oh, no. Monkeys. They. Where? How did they have vision? They dust? This
I feel like
sentry-
Cuddle doesn't. I'm pretty sure Cuddle Sand King beats this lane. I'm not 1,000% sure,
I
but
don't know. Inkswell seems like quite the ability.
yeah, but they had it last game.
True. But that was in a tri-lane. I think tri-lane versus dual lane Grimstroke's a pretty big difference.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, it's such a
Deny
dangerous,
it.
like, the Coddle has to play outside of vision at all times, otherwise he's just jumped by PA with Inkswell and then he's dead.
He actually is just dead,
The
right?
good news is that Envy is still having a pretty
Did he get the stack?
quality time. But the bounty runes, is EG gonna get all 4? That'd be the real.
Oh, blue TPs just to Sumail. He wants the bottle, and yes, they
Oh,
will
he's
get all
morphed up.
4.
He's still morph.
Dude, why is he full agility? Is that the play?
He's gonna hit pretty hard.
For lower health, so the bottle is more
Yeah.
effective. Yeah.
Oh, for that, yeah. Cap, you hella smart, bro.
Thanks.
You hear that? He
Yeah,
complimented
smart.
you. He
Hella
never
smart.
compliments me, but
Yeah, I do.
I mean, it's because you got a big ego. He knows
true.
Yeah, I can't feed it. Top lane? No, I thought they were going. Yeah, how do you
can't feed
kill?
the beast.
He has 1k HP on. It just doesn't feel like you can kill anyone top unless S4 is really out of position. It's 4k. I'm trying. It's a shellacking right now. It is an absolute shellacking. Let's see what SH can do here. He's got to carry this late game, I think. And look at bottom Monkeys. Oh, the blinding light will save him for now, but dagger, boop, hits him. And this sentry has gotten him like 3 kills.
Yeah.
It actually has gotten him
D
3
ward that.
I mean, it was
They
they
tried.
tried.
Oh
they
no!
threw a sentry barely outside of range.
They have to know where it is now, though.
Probably, but do you want to D-ward? You're like, that has to have been down so long, right? Is that worth? Do they have the gold? Snake King doesn't have the money.
It's true. Boop. I like that, Grant.
See you later, creeps.
Dyer's top tower is
God,
under
this
attack.
is rough right now. It really is. But SH, how can a morph? A morph definitely feels like the strongest late game hero. The problem is, how do you get to that late game from this situation?
We saw last game that they weren't able to.
Yeah, they just got pushed to 25 minutes. Whoa, over here, look at it snaking. He showed his face as you said he can't, and, well, he just dives under tower. Look at that. Drops the Wraith Band in
the
front
item
and
drop.
sticks. Gets the extra region in front of
He
their
was
tower.
quick with that, too.
He was. Who's quicker at dropping items, do you think, though? Him or Kataro?
Kataro.
Kataro was a straight-up
Dude,
beast.
Kataro is the best at it.
Yeah. He actually, you know that, it wasn't him on Jug. There was another South American player on Jug who could, like, instantly time when his Jug hits the item and doesn't kill it. That guy's a monster.
Oh, yeah, I remember
You know who
that.
the worst
Major
is?
too, I think, yeah.
You know who the worst is Kyle.
Oh, yeah, Kyle, he is. So what was that? He was playing Storm or Lena, right?
He was playing Storm.
Okay,
He dropped his Yules for like 20 extra mana.
5 seconds or something, right, too? It was
He
a
got
long
stunned.
drop.
It wasn't that long.
It wasn't? Okay.
It's just, if it was Kataro, you know Kataro would have damn well had his items
Kataro would
picked
have
back
got
up.
the item picked up and got the kill or something. Kataro's a monster. Damn, that was a long time. That was Kyle Middle. That is
Whenever I think about that incident, I think about Slacks. In that clip. Don't listen to Wagram Bomber. Don't drop your items, no matter what.
I don't think I've seen it.
You've never seen
Dude,
that?
the
He
best
talked
part
about it before TI, too. He was like, don't listen to him.
Oh my God, Monkeys get stun up. They have the vision. He has a stun up. It's level 1. I mean, you can't really stun anywhere else. Just tries to stun Arteezy. Can he make some jukes? It's not looking like it. Arteezy wants to kill, but Fly says, nah.
Yeah.
It's mine.
Also, let me just remind you that Kyle did beat Sumail mid. He's like one of the few people to beat Sumail mid at a TI. And that was Complexity's best finish that they've ever had.
This could be a bait. No, they have the ward. Well, he doesn't get the... And look, it's pinged out. I think Sumail's fine. Is this about a die? No, he does give away one of his wards, which, not the best. I wonder why he did that. Why didn't he just... It would have gave up the ward anyway, right? If he just doesn't go for the rune. So I guess one might as well. So it's a 5k lead currently. Eternal Envy. He does have a Midas. Okay. He is ready to accelerate.
I like that he got this Midas.
Oh, it does more attack. Didn't it used to be 30? Oh, yeah. It says the change right there. That's nice. 10 extra attack speed.
Normally when you get this Midas, I know people dislike it, but
watch.
when
We'll
you're in
Envy
free
do it
lane,
immediately.
he's got
Sorry. Why'd he waste 3 seconds? He still got it in good time.
All right, are we doing this again, Grant? We're going to count it down when people...
If we see it, and I
How
remember,
long
yes.
is it in again? It's 100 seconds, right? The cooldown?
I believe so, yes. It is 90 seconds.
90, okay.
So
So we'll come
10:30.
back to it in a minute.
So PA just farming down here. Is that a third Wraith Band flying out? Sure is.
Yeah. Dude, that's Envy, though. He's pretty good at...
He is. As we've said, when we bring up doing nerd shit, that is like he is all
Sumail
about
was the
it.
worst. Remember when we arbitrarily counted at 30
It's
seconds?
30, and it was more. Yeah, it was rough. Sumail, Midas, no. So what movements do you want to see from Dire? We need to see movements. Where do you make them?
I don't think it happens yet. You have
Okay.
to-
Do you need 6 on heroes? Like what heroes?
I mean, you need Blink Dagger and Radiance because your 2 combo items.
Oh my
Okay.
God! They
Oh.
chained the silence and stun so he can't rage. He had like
I
a
mean-
0.3 second to do it.
Yeah, he could have raged.
It would have been
but-
tough, but yeah, he gets killed. Now look at, they have a sentry under the tower. They want to get the kill. He's got another charge as well. Doesn't need it. They get the kill. And these rotations from EG. And whoa, he's off again.
Off to the races. Yo.
See you later, Rune. Oh, he's going to
gonna
steal.
get-
Oh,
yeah.
no blinding light?
It's only just it's an arcane rune.
Yeah, I mean, it is an arcane rune.
True.
Is this going to be another 4 bounty? It's all about this bounty rune. I hope Dire goes and gets it. They cannot keep falling
Dude,
behind
they've
like this.
gotten like one of
They would have
them.
ended the game if it was like your decision.
I like that you keep bringing it up because I do all the time in the hopes that Ice Frog will eventually...
And
add
Ice
that
Frog
mechanic.
probably respects me, unlike you, so he might. I'm just kidding.
Fly went for the maxed out Phantom's Embrace, which
Dude, he
I
didn't
really
go any in
like.
Q
I
early.
really like that.
Still.
Big fan of this build.
Yeah.
You don't max it, right? You just leave it at this for the extra hit, or do you max it?
It depends. I think it depends on your success rate, basically.
Okay.
Because at this point it's only damage.
Yeah.
So if you are finding that you are successfully getting it off more often, then yeah, I'll get
And
another
cooldown
level
as well,
of it.
4 seconds. Oh my God, there goes a 4th year HP. There's another stun. No ulti. If Crit had ulti there, I'm sure they go for it, but he
Did they get the bounty rune on...
I believe
Plus
Gray
Ultra?
did. Yeah, Monkeys did.
Okay, so they didn't get Exodiad.
No, they did not. Dude, Monkeys, this is a problem. Your offlaner is level 5 at 11 minutes in. We go
That
to
is rough.
He is the lowest in the game along with Fear here. I think that is the dude, you think he might be tilted like, dude, I shit on S4 last game. Why didn't we win? Oh my god, they run through. He does get the rage off this time. Nicely done. A lot of TBs coming in though. Maybe too many rotations, but on the other side they do get a kill on Sumail. That's a nice one. Fly should go down as well. He does, and okay, maybe they didn't overcommit. They get 2.
I'm really glad Monkeys canceled his TP.
He did, okay.
Because he just ran down to bottom, and that's the worst feeling when you finally get to a lane and you're ready to pick up some farm, and then you have to TP rotate to the other side of the map. Like, he would just be so poor.
Arteezy, I don't know why, but he gets the middle tower out of nowhere. And whoa, here we go. Surged up. Did he get it off? He does. He is morphing strength. They still want to do it. He's silenced. He cannot get away. He's getting crit 1, crit 2, crit 3, crit 4 crit. They get the kill.
Oh, no.
Snake King is getting run down, but he won't die.
You're a regular Dr. Seuss.
Thank you. Who was the actual
No,
author
it's
of
the
those
count.
books?
He thinks it's the count that counts.
No.
It's the count.
No, it's 1 fish, 2 fish, blue fish, red fish.
Oh.
He did it in that
Yo,
cadence.
he insta-Midas, by the way.
Yeah, he did. I saw. I think he's done it both times.
I don't know. I was too poor to read any of the Dr. Seuss books.
Wait, who was the author of Dr. Seuss? Or was Dr. Seuss the author?
Dr. Seuss was Dr.
Seuss
Seuss.
is the author.
Oh, I thought Cat in the Hat was. No, he made Cat. Okay, never mind.
Wait,
Whoa,
I thought
whoa.
there was a cat who wrote books.
And he was a hat. Well, they're going to try to go in here. Silence will come out. No blinding light's going to be available. You can't even kill this ghost. It is going to get refreshed. He is getting run at. They just bail. Probably a good call from Envy and Fear.
Dire's top tower is under
60
attack.
damage picked up from the Rubik.
Was
now.
it like blue cheese and ham?
Green eggs and ham.
Blue cheese is a real
Blue
thing.
cheese is a real thing, yeah. I think green eggs might be too now. Like at some restaurants. I'm sure it's just food dye, but.
Yeah.
Well, there is a. Is he just going Guardian Greaves first again? Why not? Worked out, and here we go. That'll give away your ward, but who gives a shit? Let's go. He's in. What is happening? Oh, Sumail's here. I was like, what is
Who's
happening?
after him?
Crit's having a good time just indiscriminately charging people around the map.
This is like playing Spear Breaker in a losing game might be one of the most not just boring. It's
Dude,
actually boring. If
when
you're
you can't
losing.
kill cores
Yeah.
as Spear Breaker.
Or even supports.
So I love this. Crit goes back to his tree bucket. You know?
Yeah.
He's got to go back.
Dire's top
Here, he's
tower
ready.
is under
Oh,
attack.
monkeys, be careful. He just straight up ult him. He brings him back. Who's going to be down?
Charge.
It's a long Sumail TP, though, which might end up saving monkeys, and that's the problem.
Monkey's
They did
good.
not. Yeah.
Did he not charge him afterwards? Yeah, he was a little
He did
slow
not.
on the timing.
Yeah.
He was
think
trying to
thought-
make sure that he could get the ult stun first.
Oh, they're
Because
going.
if he charges in, he'll just get stunned, right? And
No.
Monkey swims away?
You ult, then you charge.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay,
Yeah,
here we
he was
go.
a bit
So he
slow on
didn't
that.
Oh my
charge
god,
after
he
the
runs
ult.
uphill. They don't have the ward. He's going to stun forward. They have a sentry ward down now. They see Monk's Fair. It is going to be a double ulti, double sounds, double lift, double everything. Not a double kill quite yet, though. Ignis Fatus will pull in crit. Now it will be the double kill. And here comes another silence. So now Fear can't do anything. They've killed the Ignis. Will they find more crit? Will he get a bash? Not quite yet, because
Oh, no.
Arteezy's going to kill
Get
everyone.
out of there, guys.
The big boy's here, and he's ready to
That's
murder.
not your vehicle.
Oh, no. Don't be a 5
Blinding
for 0.
light.
Snake King's dead. Crit's going to just chase Envy here. Arteezy gets the kill.
He's got a
Great for the
rage.
Blink strike. He's trying to get away. He's trying his hardest. Is there a bash? There it is. They're going to chase. Arteezy doesn't give an F. That's a 5 for 0. And I don't want to say this game's over, but
It's-
boys, I believe it is
God.
over.
Stunskis.
This is an
Call
absolute.
it.
Dire's
This is like when I
middle
told
tower
my
is under
dad that I
attack.
thought he was dumb when I was 8, and I got the ass beating of a lifetime. This is
I don't know why I laughed at
literally-
that. That sucks,
It
Grant.
didn't actually happen. That's why.
Okay.
That was a story. Dude, this might be the most one-sided game we've seen. I think it might
Dire's
actually be.
top tower is under attack.
What other ones?
We did cast
you-
the Borster.
Oh, the board. Yeah, you're right. The game 2. This is
Yeah.
very close.
Yeah,
to
we
that.
casted Borster, where
Yeah.
Boris decided he was going to go farm with
Hell
his
yeah.
other mid hero.
Hell yeah. You're right. You're right. Okay,
I'm pretty sure PU's trying to win.
they are. But
Hey.
I'm sure.
does that-
I'm
does
not
that make
convinced
it-
Borster was trying to win.
Borster showed
Oh
up to
no,
play.
Envy! Jesus H.
As in, they literally
Christ.
showed up.
Oh my god, he just triple crit him with a DD and an Iron Shell.
Yeah, that was a monster.
I like how you. I think Envy did see him on top and he just gave up. Like, what actually do you do? Rage will do nothing.
Mid.
Oh, middle lane.
Bad
Yep,
guy.
they find the monkeys. They get the suns. You're not killing this. You are. Well, nope, you're not. Vacuum doesn't get the kill on it. And they're just getting run down.
What's Fly's build now?
It was 2-3-2 last I looked.
Yeah. Okay.
Dude, that Grimstroke when the ulti plus the double ghost double it from Sumail, that was just that I think that fight right there showcased the hero, right?
Yeah. I
really
personally
did.
think that this is how you build it, because you still want the maxed out stroke about I mean, usually it's not this early, but you're going to say like 25, 30 minutes. Yeah. That way you can be someone who pushes out waves for you.
So why do you go 2 in Inkswell? Do you like that
because
as well?
I think Inkswell is just like, Inkswell is a really powerful laning ability, and when you've got a combo like this, you want some levels into it.
And I think, I was going to say Arteezy is kind of mirroring Rezo. He is owning with this farm. I didn't realize Sumail's still very close to him as well, only 200 down from a Battle Fury PA. He has a blink now. What can Dire do? They are playing her on bottom. They warded, they got the tower, but they lost to tier 2, and Blue's pinging the base. Okay, I don't know if Sumail pings, yeah, and then he will. I'm sure Fly called him a dumbass or something, because you're probably not pushing the base here. But bottom, Monkey's going to try to push. What can you do? What do you do? And I'm running out of things. I actually, like, you get a 5-man epicenter stun. Maybe it does enough, but let's see how tanky they are. 1.5, 1.4 with Guardian. Okay, you can definitely kill the Rubik as well as the Grimstroke.
Yeah, he is.
How close is NV to his Radiance? Or rather, how far away is he?
He's going armlet. So very far away, I would say. Pretty decently far away.
He's not close.
One whole item away. All right, well, still, they've got a timing. They've got Armlet, they've got Blink Dagger coming up, then Sand King.
Oh,
Lord
Jesus have
Christ.
mercy on our sins.
What the hell? Oh, my God.
I think this is the build. Oh, no, Monkeys is going to get found, too. You think Sumail ain't going to find you? He gets a stun. They don't have detection.
Blink, he got it.
He's not going to dose him.
Crit. You are, okay, he brings us in. As a Spirit Breaker, you have to have Dust, right?
Yeah.
That is the hero you carry.
Sumail's still chasing him,
dude. He is
dude.
fighting, but Eternal Envy's here. He has a Yule's in 2. So he will be a little okay. He stuns out, not very far. Don't block your teammate. He doesn't. And now they're just kind of in here. Now they're going to ulti. They find Eternal Envy. They're looking for him. Will he be able to get rage? No, because he's silenced. He's still silenced. He's trying to kill the Buggerino. But now they get another double from the Fly. And that's 2 dead. Ignis Spot is not doing anything. And now he blinks forward. Fly's trying to get out. He will survive.
Oh, no.
See you later, Monkeys.
That's another...
3 for 0.
With wards. Wards count as like 2 heroes, too. That's another 5 for 0.
No, you're in trouble when, like...
Dude, I think the wards give more gold.
Half the fight, they're like killing, and then they have to turn and face the light for a second, then they go back to killing again.
And then
like that Ignis Spot has lived the whole entire time.
No. I legit think that the 10 wards give more gold than 2 of the heroes from Plus Ultra at this point.
I think so. Well, they're just going to clear the creep wave. And okay, I know this is probably your last game of Qualifier. Do you play till the end, or is there just a moment where you're
fight
just
it
like...
out. Fight it out. Fight it out. Until you've been raxed. Have some...
At least the racks.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Fly even has an urn.
I've seen some crazier comebacks.
Get ready. They're going in. What? Well, he's going to be silent. They're just trying to run away. There isn't a teal here. There is no Arteezy here. And there's 5 heroes from Dire. They might be able to get a Sumail. That would be a nice kill.
Is where
but he's going to run through. He hits 4 of them with that charge. He will get blinding lighted. He doesn't have anything. Oh, my God. He burrows to the high ground. Is he going to get out? No. Because wait, what?
He turned into a Rubik, which had stolen Burrow Strike.
Yeah. I didn't know it worked like that, but it does, and he gets the kill.
Wow.
Well done. The only thing that can happen with that, you can't steal your own spells.
Okay.
There's a Rubik. There's a hard block on that.
Okay. So you can't have
weird.
double Fade Bolt. That'd be dank.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going in. Arteezy now. Fear is instantly killed. SH is morphing strength. Does he even have strength? He's just dead, it feels like. Not yet. He's still alive. He's silenced up. There's the crit godlike there. These two are trapped together. God. This is a beat. Are you sure it's a Rax, Blitz?
No. Now I'm starting to think it might be sooner than that.
And Envy, he's just by. He's going when you're going MKB second on the life stream.
Oh, this is brutal.
Because you're not getting that item. And they're going to look.
He crits for 1,000.
Already. Oh, God. He's in. He's dozing. No crits from Arteezy there. Has a full Deso now.
I bet Crit is having literally the time of his life.
I just can hear him like, yes.
He can't die. He's charging through everything without fear and reckless abandon. He just tells S4. S4's having like, probably like, he's just chilling, you know? He's
kind of probably a little bored. He's like, yo, just Iron Shell me and Arteezy, that you job. They're going to charge forward again. They hit him. There's going to be an Ignis placed down in a pretty perfect spot. Monksphere gets a good ulti up, but Arteezy, he blinks, strikes away. Now S4 going to try to go in. Arteezy gets the kill on Fear. Fear has to buy back. Arteezy still alive. He has an Aegis, by the way. He has another life. A crit comes out. There's a good stun there with Monksphere. They can't even get the kill yet. Someone kill Arteezy's Aegis. They can. He's back in. He gets a double crit. Good game called.
Christ.
And Arteezy just said, People doubted us going to the major. Doubt these nuts, and he just gave it to them. That was a massacre. And God, after Plus Ultra their games yesterday, like I going into this, I would have said 90-10 2 days ago for EG. I think today I would have said 75-25, but this looks like 100-0.
You would have thought that this second series, because of EG losing, PU getting more experience, being on the up, that it would have been a closer series than the stomp that we had last time. But this is even worse. They got stomped even harder.
God, this was just too much.
Dude,
Arteezy's he was the only one besides Monkeys in. Okay.
The thing is I feel bad for Plus Ultra because this is like your last game. I hope that
they got
SH,
minus.
you shouldn't take like if I'm speaking to SH, I'm sure if you're new, every young player fiends VODs and stuff like that. Don't feel too bad. It happens. Yeah. You played against Sumail,
The
who
best in the world.
I think he's the best laner. Yeah, I think
yeah.
he's a top 3 laner. Just use it as an experience. You know, it's like one of those things. This won't be. Hopefully, this guy's talented. You don't get top in Europe without like some talent. This will
Easier
be
to get top in Europe than NA.
This will be one of those like. This is just like a trial by fire. It sucks, but you have to go through it at some point. Everyone gets bodied.
And
The first game he played was even a bad draft for Murata, you know?
Yeah,
that was going to be a bad game for Murata regardless.
It seems like as well now he is kind of the sacrificial lamb on that team though, right? Like they gave Monkeys a good lane.
Mhm.
They gave him kind of bad lanes in both games, it feels like. But you can't have 3 cores all farming. Someone has to be sacrificial. Seems to be him, which maybe he's just not right. When you're a pub player, you're not used to that. You are the star of the show.
Yeah.
Now you got to change up your play style. Well, I have a feeling they will be invited to the regional qualifiers of the minor. Well, they damn well should be. If
I think
they're
they'll be
not,
the
I hate
favorites
you.
for that.
Yes.
You think over
Them
test
or
1, 2, 3?
I guess test 1, 2, 3 is in there too. No.
I believe
They'll
I
be
heard-
one of the
I heard
favorites.
They have to go through opens. That'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe
They'll
they
be
get
one of the
knocked out.
favorites.
Dude,
They'll be one of the
if
favorites.
test 1, 2, 3 gets knocked down to BO1,
I think me and BSJ are making a team for that.
what does that change?
It doesn't. I'm just saying we're gonna play.
Dude,
Okay, you guys are going to be the guys who beat
Because
Test
We're
I
gonna-
can't because the opens start tomorrow, and that's when I fly home. I actually asked my team if they wanted to, but I can't because I get home
Opens
at like
are
5
tomorrow?
p.m. Yeah, opens tomorrow.
Damn.
Because regionals are
I
like 3
forgot.
days, I think.
The major minor schedule for qualifiers
Very
is just like so
condensed.
fast. You just
So you're making a team for that. What is your? You think you can win that against Test 1, 2, 3?
No, we're just gonna make a team for fun, just to clown, and BSJ can stream something, and I get to get my competitive side going a little bit.
But don't you feel bad if you lose opens or no? You'd say you're gonna have fun, but I've seen you in losing games. You do not have fun.
Because I'm a competitive person.
Yeah. Well, I'm just nervous. I'm nervous for
Do
you.
you
'cause
like?
I want you to be
Do you like
happy.
losing at Dota?
I don't mind it. I don't get upset
Oh,
anymore.
I hate losing in
It's
Dota.
I mean,
like,
I don't like losing, but I don't get upset.
the way these qualifier runs always goes is like you have a good time, and you're having a good time,
You're
and then
stomping
you're gonna
people.
gonna feel pretty bad once you finally get knocked out. But you look back on the experience.
You
as a
have-
whole, and
you
you're
have
like,
fun.
That was good.
I nobody
enjoyed that.
when you okay. So the thing is like I can tell myself like, I bet BSJ will feel the same way. Is we can say like we'll just do it for fun, but when we lose in the moment, we'll be salty. But then you'll be okay because once you have like a step away from it, you'll say like this was probably the expected result anyway.
Can you give us your 3rd, 4th, and 5th possible teammates? Do you have anyone in mind?
I think we were thinking of doing it like real clowny. So it'd be like me, Kyle, BSJ, Demon, and
You're gonna play with Kyle from Europe.
Fogged or something.
That's some real NA goons.
We
I don't
wanted
think
like some
Demon's
real
allowed
goon
to
stack.
play since he's
Okay,
coaching
if
one
it's
of
not
the teams
Demon,
in the
then it'd be
major.
like Gunner or something, and I'd play 5, and then Fogg would play 4, Kyle would play off lane.
Ooh, yeah, I thought you guys wanted to win a couple games, but losing in the first round of opens is cool too. But no, it sounds like it would be quite the blast. Maybe I will be able to cast a few games of that. But guys, any final thoughts on? We now know we're gonna have another BO3 after this. It will be EG versus the loser of the upper bracket series, which is J Storm versus Forward. And what are your final thoughts on just this series? I mean, there's not much to take from it, but anything you would say to Plus Ultra besides SH, don't worry too much.
I think that I mean this team went from losing an open quals to Gunner stack to now getting to this point. Like getting the issue I guess sometimes in the competitive scene is that people only ever see like the top of the top.
Top, yeah.
And sometimes I'm probably guilty of it too, like when I make fun of Navi and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, like getting 4th in this isn't the worst thing though. It's not the end of the world.
It just sucks you're one away. That's
yeah,
the biggest thing.
You're gonna ruminate on that and think on it, but you still have the minor to play. I think this team is still like growing, and it'll get better. And so people should give them time. I know it's envy and it's easy to hate, and everyone's gonna like trash him because this game was a stomp. But like a lot of teams would look bad against EG. EG's been together since a really long time.
TI.
They got top 3 at TI. They got top 3 at the major. Like this is a good team. Just
And they're actually sticking together. They're not
yeah, like
changing.
relax. It's all good. Like nothing's really happened yet.
Cap, you? Anything else, or Blitz cover it for you?
No, I think you covered it.
Cool. Thanks a lot then, Blitz. We are going to take a quick break. I don't know what's going to happen. They might put the forward J-Storm game on here until then. I'm not sure. It will be. So we are going to have forward J-Storm on here, so stick around to see that. And then after that game's over, it'll be the loser of that versus EG, and it will be a clown fiesta. I almost can guarantee that it will be. Or maybe it'll be 2 Super 6.
Jack said they're trying.
Jack said they're trying.
He tweeted that they're trying.
Damn, all right. So make sure to stick around, because if it feels like if Forward's trying J-Storm, we might be seeing them versus EG, and guess what? I feel like EG might try. They don't want to lose to J-Storm twice in a tournament. So stick around. There will be the J-Storm versus Forward game right now, and we'll see you in maybe an hour, maybe a half hour, maybe 2 hours. But stick around, you goobs.